Hey everyone, Steven from Straight Fire Picks. We got best bets for NBA on Wednesday, March 30th, 2022. We're going to have NBA player props, spreads, over-unders here for you today. We're going to have 3 picks that I think are great value bets for the Wednesday NBA slate. As always, just want to thank you all for your continued support on the channel. If you're new to the channel here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We are on the road to 5,000 subscribers. And as always, just want to say that I appreciate all of you here at the channel. Be sure to check out our community Discord page as well. It's a great place to connect with our community. We'll have a link down in the comment section and in the description where you can check that out. Great place to connect with our community and to get new ideas for bets. Also, be sure to drop your favorite pick down below in the comment section. If you like your pick included in our comment capper section, just be sure to put a star or an asterisk next to your pick. It'll include your pick in the video if it hits. Okay, now a quick shout out to our Straight Fire MVPs. So you see this beautiful list here running beside me of all of our Straight Fire MVPs. If you're interested in becoming a Straight Fire MVP, there is a join button down below. There'll also be a link in the comment section and in the description as well to that where you guys can check that out. Great way to support the stream and what we do here at the channel. It is much appreciated. Okay, now results from the previous episode. So for our comment cappers, we had Jeremy White calling the Russell Westbrook over 33.5 PRAs, was able to cash that. As far as our stream results, we got the perfect 3-0 sweep. We love to see it. Continuing a nice hot run that we're on. That's our 6th straight winning day in the NBA, bringing us to 14-4 over our last 6 days here in the NBA. We were able to cash the Kristaps Porzingis over 8.5 rebounds, which was our added play there on Twitter. I posted it on Twitter, YouTube, and in the Discord as well. Actually got there early third quarter, which is what we love to see. We're also able to cash the Milwaukee Bucks plus 1.5 spread there versus the 76ers. They made a nice comeback for us that delivered late for us, which is what we love to see. And then same thing with Cade Cunningham. He actually got injured in this game. Didn't play the second quarter hardly at all. And he ends up having a monster fourth quarter to cash our over 33.5 PRAs on him, giving us the 3-0 sweep. So we love to see it, guys. We're going to get back after it today, guys. We're going to get this 3-0. Sorry about the late video today. I'll try to have stuff out a little bit earlier tomorrow. We will hopefully have an added play as well today. I'm hoping to get at least 4 plays in today. Right now we get 3. That will be later in the day, though, probably like after 5 or so, because I have some stuff going on midday. So let's get back after it today, guys. Let's get this 3-0, though, on these picks. Let's get right into our picks. At number 1, we are going with Marcus Smart under 13.5 points here for the Boston Celtics at minus 122 odds. So guys, Smart has actually gone under in 4 of the last 5 games. Now, I did have 28 last game versus the Raptors, but why was that? Well, you had no Jaylen Brown, you had no Jason Tatum. Someone had to take the shots. Well, it's not going to be the case today. Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum both slated to play in this game, which is what we love to see. Obviously, no Robert Williams for the Celtics, but I don't think that's going to impact Smart too much here as far as on the offensive end. And this is just a really tough matchup for Marcus Smart. Miami Heat here allow the fewest points in the NBA to point guards on the season. Kyle Lowry is active and slated to play in this game as well, which was what was important to me. Kyle Lowry, a very scrappy defender, expected to be on Marcus Smart here. Smart is 8-0 to the under in his last 8 versus Kyle Lowry. To give you guys an idea of Kyle Lowry and the type of defender that he is. And Smart, honestly, here lately has been more of a pass-first guy anyway with Tatum and Brown on the floor. He's averaging 7.8 assists per game in his last 6 games. So he's been looking for his teammates more than anything. Not really looking to shoot the ball quite as much. And I think that'll continue today in a game here versus the Heat. And like I said, this is just a really tough matchup for him. I'm not expecting him to have a huge game scoring the basketball here as long as Brown and Tatum are in the lineup. Now, keep tabs on that throughout the day. Like I said, they are slated to play. We go off what we know right now, and this is what we know right now. And like I said, recently, Smart has gone under here in 4 out of the last 5. Now, like I said, he's been passing the ball. You can look at his assist lines. I would not play his assist line today either. It's 6.5 today. And like I said, it's just a really bad matchup here today with the Miami Heat. And the Heat, for what it's worth, did get back on track last game after those struggles that they've gone through. I mean, they've been in fights. They've been doing all sorts of crazy stuff. They did win by 23 last game versus the Kings, so get back on track in the win column. So, should be carrying some of that energy over to Boston here in a big playoff type of atmosphere that we'll see. So, love it there, guys. For our number one pick, Marcus Smart, under 13.5 points here for the Boston Celtics at minus 122 odds. Okay, and at number two, we are going with LaMelo Ball, over 34.5 PRAs here for the Charlotte Hornets at minus 125 odds. So, guys, Ball is 3 out of his last 4 to this line. He's had logs of 39, 49, and 46. His loss was also 30, so he's been 30 plus in each of those last 4. Looking great there, particularly against the Brooklyn Nets where he posted 49, and he posted the 46 versus the Knicks already. Already Ball on the season in 2 games versus the Knicks. He's got PRA logs of 38 and 46 so far versus the Knicks. And this game's going to be at MSG, guys. Ball is built for this. We all know about the Ball family. Ball is built for the spotlight. He really is. This is when I think he'll be at his best, and they'll have a great game here and show out at MSG. He's finally set up to do so. His rookie year, not quite as much because he wasn't getting the same type of minutes. And he wasn't, he hasn't developed into the star that he is now. He is, really developed into a great player. And, we saw it on display there in Brooklyn. That was a spotlight game to me, too. You had Nets, Hornets, you had KD, you had Kyrie on the floor, and LaMelo Ball showed him up. LaMelo Ball was the guy. Absolutely monster game he had there. Like I said, laying 49 PRAs there. We've seen him in action in big games versus the Milwaukee Bucks, right? The champion Bucks absolutely torched the Bucks in multiple games this year. So, like I said, Ball is built for this moment. This is what he's made for. I think he's going to have a great game in MSG. He's had a really nice trend here lately, and it is just a great matchup anyway. Knicks allowing the 11th most points, the 14th most assists, and the 10th most rebounds to guards over the last 10 games, which is what we love to see. They don't play point guards particularly well, so I do like to see that. Ball in the season averaging 34.5 PRAs on the road. So this is actually his average, slightly more than what he averages at home. So obviously we love to see that. And MSG, guys, that's in my notes. MSG, Madison Square Garden here for LaMelo Ball. I'm expecting him to have a huge game. He missed out in the game earlier this season with sickness. He wasn't able to play in the game there at the Garden, so I'm expecting him to have a huge game here at the Garden tonight. So, love it there for number 2 pick, LaMelo Ball, over 34.5 PRAs here for the Charlotte Hornets at minus 125 odds. Okay, and finally at number 3, we are rolling with the Toronto Raptors, minus 2.5 spread here versus the Minnesota Timberwolves at minus 106 odds. So guys, if there was ever a team that owned another team, it would be the Raptors owning the Timberwolves. They have won 7 of the last 8 meetings, 29 of the last 34 meetings with the Minnesota Timberwolves that the Raptors have won. That's insane. Now, when you go back that far, that's not really that important. What's more important is the 7 out of 8. That's why I focused on that first. They've won also the last 2 meetings as well. And really in this game, the Raptors coming in, playing very well. Right now, they've covered in 8 of their last 11 games, which is what we love to see against the spread. While the Timberwolves are just 1-3 in the last 4 against the spread, coming off that 22-point loss there to Boston. Raptors just beat Boston. They didn't cover the spread. They just beat Boston by 3. They didn't cover the spread. But I honestly thought that the Celtics would cover that one. That spread was just a little bit too big. And in that game, the Celtics, I think, are deeper than people think. Like, their bench is actually pretty good. So, and the Raptors were still able to get the win done. Despite, I know the Celtics had a lot of bodies missing, but still, the fact that they were still able to win that game over a very hot Celtics team was impressive to me. So, now, last 10 games, we got the Raptors here 3rd in the NBA in defensive rating. We got the Timberwolves at 11th in defensive rating. And last time we got the Raptors 11th in offensive rating. We got the Timberwolves 6th in offensive rating. So these teams statistically do compare. Both these teams have honestly been playing pretty solid here on both sides of the ball in that way. But I just, like I said, I love the dominance that the Raptors have here over the Timberwolves. I love the fact that they're at home, only 2.5-point favorites right now. We got McDaniels and Beasley out here for the Timberwolves. Right now, Malachi Flynn is out for the Raptors, and Birch is day-to-day right now for the Raptors, so I'm not sure if he's going to play or not, but Birch isn't a huge guy. I'm not too worried about him. McDaniels and Beasley are actually pretty solid contributors, though, for this Timberwolves team. So the fact that they're out, I think that is significant. Malachi Flynn is a contributor also for the Raptors. He's worth noting as well. He's a pretty solid player as well. But McDaniels and Beasley both being out, I think that does hurt the Timberwolves here. It definitely hurts their second unit. And I think the Raptors could definitely take advantage here at home. We got Van Vliet back. We got Scotty Barnes playing great basketball right now. Siakam's starting to find his groove as well. So I really like, how the Raptors have looked in a lot of their games lately. They passed the eye test, which is what I look for. I think the eye test is very important. And they've looked very well here lately. And like I said, they have, played the Timberwolves well historically. So I do love it there, guys. For our number 3 pick, Toronto Raptors -2.5 spread here versus the Timberwolves at -106 odds. Okay, guys, that's going to do it for our picks. If you enjoyed the content, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We are on the road to 5,000 subscribers. As always, just want to say that I appreciate all of you here at the channel. It has been a fun run that we've been on here lately as well. We're 14-4 in the last 6 days in the NBA. 6 straight winning days, so we've won every night for the last 6 days, including getting the sweep there last night. So we're hoping we can do that again, obviously, tonight. Like I said, we will likely have an added play later on in the day. Hopefully, that's what I'm hoping for. I am busy in the afternoon, so it will come later. It will be probably 5 o'clock or in that range, just so you guys know about that. Other than that, guys, be sure to check out our Straight Fire MVP program as well. Great way to support the stream and what we do here at the channel. It's just $3.99 per month, and you can get some custom emojis, a badge next to your name. Great way to show your support for the channel. And also be sure to check out our website, straightfirepicks.com. You can also get some merchandise on there. Also a great way to support the channel. And you can get some cool stuff like this shirt or something, But yeah, I really do appreciate all you guys. Appreciate the support. It's been a lot of fun. Hope we can continue today. Let's get after today. Let's get the sweep today. Wish you guys all the best of luck in your bets. Make sure you guys join the Discord as well. Great place to connect with the community. We have a lot of fun in the Discord as well. So you guys have a great rest of your day, and we will catch you back here tomorrow. Peace out.